So anti-hunters are proclaiming victory in Switzerland. Yesterday, August the 29th, press releases went out across the world proclaiming this victory. No foreign hunters of Ibex in Switzerland in 2021. Yeah, so you can hunt in Switzerland. Locals and foreigners can hunt. It's essentially a pastime like most European countries that are buried in their heritage and their tradition. Hunting's just a part of culture in Europe. No different in Switzerland. So the Ibex population in Switzerland, in this specific state, the canton of Wallis, is about 6,030 individuals strong based on a survey in 2019. The population is sustainable, it's well managed, and it's growing steadily. It has doubled since the survey was taken 15 years ago. The quota for hunting on an annual basis has a maximum number of 544. That's about 10% of the surveyed population in 2019. That quota is divided to local hunters, and 1% of that quota, between 20 and 50 individuals, the oldest males that have been identified by the game wardens and the rangers, they actually know those individuals get offered to foreign hunters for quite a substantial amount of money. So the no trophy hunting of foreign hunters coming in to hunt Ibex in Switzerland may be a victory for the anti-hunters, but what have they actually achieved? So no trophy hunting in 2021 is being seen as a massive victory for the anti-hunters. This disgraceful act is not going to happen anymore. Well, I hate to tell you this, but that's untrue. So you see that 1% that is given to foreign hunters is actually just going to be distributed down to the local quota. And when I say locals, really local, the only locals that can hunt that Swiss Ibex population are locals from the state of Wallis that have a valid hunter's education course. They've gone through 2 years of educating and they got a hunter's license for that specific state. So this victory is really meaningless. The same amount of wildlife is going to be taken off the mountain. The wildlife is still going to be sustained. The population is going to continue to grow because of a well-managed, sustainable use population system. So what did they gain? Well, this petition of 75,000 signatures, and I'd be really interested to see how many of those 75,000 signatures actually came from the state or the canton of Wallis. Probably very few. So the victory actually was an economic depression for that state to the tune of about 600,000 Swiss francs, about, let's just call it 600,000 US on an annual basis, not coming into the canton anymore. So outfitters and people that rely on foreign hunters, hotels, restaurants, all denied that economic return. And on the backs of 2020 and the COVID situation that has shut down everything already, why would that be a victory for anti-hunting? So at the end of the day, when you start peeling back the layers, what you actually understand is the real motive of these anti-hunting organizations. They don't care for wildlife. They don't care for wildlife conservation. They just care that hunting doesn't happen. This example, proven by the surveys, proven by the quota, proven by the economics, hunting is a sustainable use practice that's growing an Ibex population that is of value to the locals and to the world. So you see, to me, this victory actually shines a spotlight on those 75,000 signatures and the anti-hunting organizations behind them to prove that you don't care for wildlife conservation. Because actually you didn't have an alternative plan to cover the income losses of those individuals on the ground. All you cared for was that hunting disappeared. So how could we have countered this? We could have countered it by the story of what hunting is doing for that population of Ibex. The story of the local hunters, the story of the local outfitters, the story of what it means to them, what it means to them in their heart, what it means to their family, what it means to their traditions. That's what we want to continue to do at Blood Origins. tell those stories. Tell your story. Share this message. Jump on this narrative train. We want you along for the journey. Thank you.